windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Addison Russell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Jason Hayward now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And there a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. In now, number 59. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 59.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Hayward has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the second out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And now the Cubs pitcher, Mike Montgomery, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding in once again, Ian Happ was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Upton. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And look out. That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single in his first try. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Rizzo rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So stepping in, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Richards comes set. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Baez, a 25-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit out towards second, and Trout has himself a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Ready for another chance? Justin Upton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the... So digging in now, Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. One ball, 1 strike to count. 6 runs, only 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Valbuena trying to get there. One and two, here it comes. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Montgomery. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Richards peers in. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. And he struck him out, his 7th. Here's the shortstop, Zach. Cozart, a base hit in his first trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Smoke toward third, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A 1-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Into the box now. Martin Maldonado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking? And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam! And now for the Angels, Garrett Richards. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And that misses, ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And the runner back easily. 2-0 count, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Justin Upton. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way to Upton. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Kinsler, the runner at first with 2 gone. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Contreras there to put it away and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Center fielder, Ian Happ.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Now the 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Richards is ready. Here's the 2-1. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch on its way. Runner's going high in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Albert Pujols. He went down on strikes last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Schwarber. And that ends the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Now the pitch. Popped up. Cozart calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a...
One out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. High in the air out to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Randy Rosario is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now, number 59. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Down the third baseline. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Rosario waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in. Control 0-2. turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. No hits to this point. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Pitch on the way. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ready once again, Justin Upton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Line, but speared on a hop. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Alvarez is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And there he goes towards second. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. And that's through for a hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Albert now, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Missed with a slider.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Corey Mazzoni answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Mazzoni, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.